my friend called me up, said, you know, gotta go down the garage, like, they've got some crazy new keyboards in. So, popped down to the petrol station and they had the latest model for sale. You know, they sell like wood for the fire and coal and newspapers and keyboards. It's amazing. $24.99. Basically the album.
The way the project started was I was asked to go on tour with Super Furry Animals a couple of years ago, and it was the Rings Around the World tour.
Yes, right, yeah.
And I was just doing a solo show at that time. I didn't have the band, which is usually what I do now. And so I was able to, it was just me and my video guy, and I was able to be on the tour bus with all of them, and pretty close quarters, like 14 guys, sleeping on one tour bus. So got to know each other pretty well in a very short period of time. And after the tour, they were having remixes done, and they asked me to remix a song called Father Father that I remixed, and it was on the Phantom Force CD, and in exchange for the remix, I asked Gruff to do vocals on an album that I was working on at that time, and we did a song together called Do's and Don'ts, and it worked out really well, and I was really happy with the result. And, you know, fast forward till just several months ago, I started brainstorming for like a more of a conceptual sort of pop record, and I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted, but had several tracks that I had been working on that I knew was starting to set a certain theme. Like the stuff that I was doing was sort of starting to all kind of fall back into this this particular style and sound, and I started thinking about who would be really good to as a vocalist and as a musician to collaborate with on this project. And Gruff was one of the first people that popped into my head for this project, just because of his versatility. And I mean, if anybody who knows Super Furry Animals, I mean, you can do anything well, you know, whether it be harsh electronic stuff or amazing pop songs or heavy rock songs, and you know, and this project that I had sort of wanted to explore those, but more in kind of a 80s sort of, you know, synth-based sort of way, but not really. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's important. I think that it's different to anything that either of us have done before.
Yeah.
Like, so it's probably really different to any Super Animals record or any Boom Bip record, and we've been working on, you know, I've been sort of reacting to the music that Brian's brought to the table, you know, and that's inspired a whole set of lyrical ideas and melodies that's taken me somewhere I've never been before. We started thinking about cars for some reason. It's an album built for cars, and it's evocative of the DeLorean DMC-12 as featured on Back to the Future. If you hear the music, the image of that car will just jump into your head. That's the thing that makes the most sense. And the lyrics have kind of followed that path, and it's using the life and crimes of John DeLorean, the whole lifetime in 45 minutes.
The most important thing going into this whole project was that, you know, I wanted to step outside of what I was, you know, used to doing and the normal ways that I work. I wanted to step outside of that, and I didn't want to do, you know, 12 songs that sounded like do's and don'ts, you know, which was the first thing that we collaborated on, and like that wasn't my intentions, you know, and it wasn't my intentions to try to, like, you know, take myself so serious that, you know, I was trying to, like, you know, blow people's minds with some new, you know, state-of-the-art form of music making. You know, I wanted the project to be fun. This project is not just simply going to be just two guys sitting in a studio.
But we've been working out the concept and the
We've laid the groundwork and set the foundation, and then we just start layering soon and bringing in all these guests, and it'll be big. Not in record sales, but in sound, you know. Hopefully.
Do you like the Luxor Hotel in Las Vegas? It's this looking at the big light going to the sky.
Beam of light that can be seen from
Mars.
From Mars, yeah.
The vocals are going to sound approximately like this. These are great. Usually, if I'm going down the supermarket, I usually take this along. You know, people seem to get out of the way.